We'll put up the information really quickly. Our Mighty Mac from Ultimate Innovations, I have been using this non-stop. This is becoming my favorite garden tool next to the Hori Hori knife. Now I have them both. Under $20 today. That's why I'm showing it to you right now. Weed, you can do everything with this. Okay, that's available. But right now, everybody needs a hose, right? Everything from washing cars to cleaning off your sidewalks to, of course, gardening. From Bernini, we are so excited because the Bernini hose, you know, that no-kink metal garden hose just got even better. It's going to be more powerful, have even more flow than ever before. So we are really limited, though. Brand new today. John Yeiser is here with us. John, what size am I holding in my hand?
So this, I believe, is a 75 foot. Is that correct? Or is
this the 75 foot or the 50? I think it might be the 50.
I'm not sure. I think it's 75, but look how small and lightweight it is.
Oh, it is the 75.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Okay, look at this. Oh, wait, look, and I can even show you down here. It is the 75, but thank you, Megan. You know, I could not have gotten through the season without Megan, my phenomenal producer. All right, thanks, Megan. I needed you there. All right, look at this. This is the 50-foot hose. We only have 500 to go around. Can you imagine throwing around 50 feet of one of those green garden hoses? And this is the 75-foot hose. Not many to go around there, only 700 remaining. They come with the awesome fireman's nozzle. John, take it away though, because I have loved your hoses for years. You just made it even better.
Oh, thank you. The new compact size hose. So everyone has loved our light hose because it's the lightest weight one we've ever made and most compact. We wanted to make the new compact hose. And what that means is it's still small and lightweight, but it's a bigger diameter, meaning it flows more water. So if you've loved our hoses and you want more water flow, more pressure, the
especially new like sprinklers, right?
Yes, sprinklers and bigger nozzles that require more water pressure and stuff like that. This gives you more water pressure, more power, and you still get the lightweight size. But the best part is, even with all of that, we have a no-kink. So we get all the benefits of the metal hose that we talked about, and the benefits are it doesn't kink. And if you hold that end right up there real quick, we're gonna go like this. Now, I think we have about 50 knots into this right here, and those knots will not kink, because if you watch what happens when I turn the water on, the water's still coming out. What that means is the hose cannot kink because it's a no-kink hose. The design of the metal garden hose by Bernini won't allow it to kink.
The flow and pressure is not affected even in the slightest.
It isn't. You can look at the distance that we're getting out of here. It comes also with this 2-in-1 nozzle, multifunction nozzle, the new grips. These new grips are much easier to hold on to, meaning it's easier to tighten things up on the faucet or anything you're working with. Great to hold on to the hose with. And again, the 2-in-1 nozzle is a feature only here at Bernini, all included together.
Wow, okay, so not only is it going to give you a better flow power, this is going to be basically the indestructible hose.
Correct. Now we have I call it the fence post of death here, because we have razor blade, we have razor wires in here, we have screws in here. We're just basically trying to show that nothing in your yard will be any worse than this, I hope not. Yeah. And the reality is you don't have to worry about punctures again. My daughter came up with the idea of the hose and she said, Dad, I love those fabric hoses, but they pop. Yeah. Can't we make one out of metal? And that's why we invented the very first metal garden hose.
And as he's showing you this bed of nails, and as he does it, the nails are actually coming off the top where they're touching the hose. That's pretty crazy. When the Bernini family came up with this, no one had ever done a metal hose before, and now you see lots of metal hoses. They're the original. So I guess imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, but really do not be fooled. You want the Bernini hose, and here's why. Many have tried to duplicate it, but once you get them home, you can tell the difference.
Correct. The other hoses might look shiny when you see them online, but they actually will rust because they're not made of 304 stainless steel. Ours is made of the highest quality stainless, which means it won't rust, and that's one of the benefits with the Bernini hose.
Yeah, and you know, just the ease of use. I have a pretty long, pretty big front yard, and I told you, John, over and over, I would get so angry at my old hose, and it would get caught up, and it would kink, and this just will never kink. And by the way, if I were going to go out and even buy that nozzle, nozzles get expensive.
Correct.
You don't need an extra nozzle with this. It comes with.
Yes, and this is a 2-in-1 nozzle, meaning you can put the water flow in from the bottom or you can put it in from the top. Now, this is the patented part of Bernini. This is the power coupler. No other hose has this. Watch what happens. The other metal hoses, you'll see they'll pop when you pull them on the faucet.
Yeah.
Ours has the patented power coupler, which prevents it from popping. That's the difference of Bernini. Makes a difference from what you get actually when you see other things online. Now, one of the things people ask is, can you put multiple hoses together? The answer is yes. The new compact series is lightweight. It's a bigger diameter, bigger flow than the other hoses that we have offered in the past in the light series.
Was that the 50 or the 75?
That was 50. Now we're going to put 75 on. Now watch this. Try putting this, if you did this with a green hose at home, you wouldn't be able to wind up.
It would be so heavy by now.
And while we're talking, I'm going to finish winding up. We'll have a 50 and a 75 all wound up together. And again, that's what you get to do when you get it at home. You can put multiple ones together.
Guys, he just rolled up 125 feet of hose. And by the way, look, I'm pulling around 125 feet of hose, and guess what? It's not even slightly heavy. So think about how even just to pull those old hoses through the yard, and then they're always cracking, and just winding them up is such a hassle. This is so much better. The nozzle really is phenomenal. This is one of the best hoses John's ever brought us because now the diameter is a little bigger, so it even has more water pressure. If you want the 50 foot, I'm holding 50 feet of hose right here. Only 400 remain on Easy Pay. $12.50 gets it home. Or if you want the 75 foot hose, which again, can't really get a workout with these, they're too late. Only 600 remain in the 75 foot hose.
Now, one of the things we want to do is make more pressure. So the new compact series, that's new today on this hose. When you're going to do your windows, you might do them up high. You're going to spray your windows. You're going to blast all the dirt off. That's what you get with the pressure of this. But what you're also going to do is get your window screens. Watch what happens when you look at the power that the nozzle and the hose do together. Look at the dirt that came off of the window screen.
I'm just standing back because I don't want any parts of that dirt.
All of that dirt just came off the window screen and onto the white t-shirt. I'm going to do it again real quick. Watch as we actually blast all the grime off of that. Watch as the power of the Bernini hose and the nozzle makes the t-shirt go white again. That's the power you're going to get when you get it at home.
I think Cole's watching while you soak his before and after.
And that's the power. So with the new compact series, we wanted to make sure that you had something that was easy, lightweight, and be able to maneuver around your yard. Now, you see me slinking it around right now. The reason I'm doing this is to show you might think metal hoses aren't easy to manage. They're much easier to manage than a standard garden hose around your yard.
So much easier. John, I would never, ever go back to the hoses I used to fight with before I got the Bernini. And the best part is, not only is it brand new today, you're getting them at a phenomenal price. We're doing them at a sale price. So normally the 50 foot would be $61. We're showing it to you for the first time, 4 easy payments at $12.49. And then that 75 foot should be $85, not today. Only $69 and change, 4 easy payments at $17.50. 500 have already been ordered. It's a third of our quantity gone. Get this, because when they're gone, they're not back until next year.
And this is brand new, compact series, higher flow, more pressure.
Please don't be running to the hardware store looking for this because you need a new hose. Then you wish you got it with us on the Easy Pay. You only get it here. Thanks so much, John. It's great to see you. They are really good hoses. I've fought with my fair